What is up everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel for the FC24 Norwich career mode today. And as you could see, we're going to be starting by looking at the table. Man City, at the end of the last video, I think, had played one extra match and were 8 points clear, but now they've played 2 extra matches and they're 11 points clear. So it is just so crucial that we win all of our matches today. For the first time in a while, we are playing 3 Premier League fixtures, no cup matches at all, and it's going to be an issue with stamina again because of all this Europa League football and cup football we've been having. We've got so many matches coming up in this next month, matches coming every 3 days again, so it doesn't help we've got a couple of players injured as well, but I mean, it is what it is. If we want to win the league, we're going to have to win like nearly every match from now on. It's going to be very tough, but starting off against Bournemouth, as you can see there on the right. Okay, so thankfully we've just had 2 weeks off, so everyone's stamina is fine. And I think I'm going to choose this starting 11 for Bournemouth. I think it's just so important we get this first win here, especially because we just lost to Chelsea, right? So important we use the first team, get this hopefully a first win, and maybe if we're ahead by a good margin we can rotate a little bit, but I mean it's not going to be easy because obviously we did just get thrashed by Chelsea in our last Premier League fixture. I didn't press anything. I did not press a button. I did not press a button. That's good, that, innit? I ran to the ball, I pressed no buttons, and it's a penalty. You can't be serious. I didn't press anything. Literally, you can look at the bottom right. I haven't pressed anything. That is a joke. I can't believe it. And of course, he's dinged it down the middle, basically. That's 1-0, and, I mean... I can't do anything about that because I have not pressed B to tackle him even. That's usually how I kind of force a penalty for them. You know, I press B and I catch the man, but I literally haven't done that. So, what a start. Really good start. Bournemouth with a blooming penalty. Okay, of course there's no Norwich player there. Oh, how? Come on. I swear to God, if they score from that, I'll put a foot in perfectly. Oh, yeah. I mean, both goals are just a load of rubbish. I've played it perfectly. I get the foot in, and it bounces off his leg, and they continue to go through and score. Both goals, you can't write this game. It's an absolute rubbish. And that's not even going to show me tackling him, but I mean, I'll show it on the highlights. Like, I clearly tackled him, and they've just been clinical. Like, what am I supposed to do there? It's not. I've technically overcommitted the player, but I have put the foot in correctly. That's what I've done right, but it's still worked out for them. Like, what a weird start to a match. 2 goals, which is just a load of rubbish. This has to be a goal back. There we go, we got a goal back instantly, a 2-1, and we've been clinical up the other end. And actually, well, we'll see this, I passed that perfectly. So, they haven't put a foot in, you know, and me kept it. It's not like it's a rubbish goal like theirs. So, that is the kind of football we want to see. Both ends of the pitch. If you play it like that, you deserve a goal. If I tackle perfectly, I deserve to not concede. And thankfully, we've responded quickly. But again, we're still 1 behind, so it's a good goal. Really, really nice team goal. But and if Sands missed that, like, I would have been really fuming after the 2 goals we conceded so far. Oh yeah, lovely ball to Daka. He's gonna get there. Daka's there. He's going to shoot. Oh, good block, but we'll take the corner. It was a really good ball over, and Daka was just so much faster than the defence there. Come on, you yellows. Corner goal, please. Corner goal. Oh, is that the keeper? If he shot far post, it was a certain goal. It's done well, Olise. He's kept on the pitch. It's a lovely bit of skill. He needs some support, though. There's just no one there. He's going to go alone. Olise, Lopez, it's just lovely from Olise. It's 2-2 just before half time. And that touch on the line from Olise to keep it on the pitch was sublime. He runs up to the byline, just cuts it back to Lopez in so much space. He hasn't even hit it well. But that is 2-2. And you have to say, our goals have been good. Their goals have been absolute shit. And it's as simple as that. But thankfully, we've fought back into this match, and we've got another 45 minutes to try and get ahead, which is really, really good considering we were 2-0 down so early on. There we go, half-time 2-2. We'll take it, considering, obviously, I mean, both goals they got were rubbish, but we'll take it because we were 2-0 down in the first 20 minutes. And we got 2 really good goals. Sands' goal was brilliant. It's just passed it a couple of times. Sands absolutely smacks it, top right-hand corner. And then the ball to Lopez. I mean, it's just an individual effort, really, from Olise to get it to him in the first place. Lovely to Daka. Has he got the sprint? He has. He's going to shoot it, Daka, and that's 3-2. The first proper chance of the second half for either team, to be honest. And it's come halfway through the second half. And Daka is clinical, and we are now ahead in the match. And finally strung a few passes together. Daka's got the pace and the sprint speed to just run into that space, and no one's catching him. And Daka has been actually quite clinical of recent in the last few kind of videos with chances from those positions. I'm pretty sure he got one in the last one against maybe Besiktas, like that. So really good from him, and we are finally winning the match. Just going to run around the man. Going to try and throw it through to Camavinga. Lovely stuff. Now Camavinga find a good pass. Oh, he's going to go on his own. Camavinga's going to go on his own. He's finally scored. Camavinga. He's finally done it. He's had so many chances, and he's finally scored a goal. I don't know if it's his first goal for Norwich. I don't know, but I say it because there's been so many videos where he's just not been clinical at all in those kind of positions. But he got ahead of his man. He was so fast there. I don't know what's going on there. But what a comeback. We were 2-0 down. It's 4-2 with 4 minutes left. And Camavinga chooses the best time to be clinical. Absolutely brilliant. And I mean, I think I'm still going to make a sub for 5 minutes because actually we need as much stam as we can get in the next for the next match. Alright, so we're making 5 subs for the final 5 minutes because again we need as much stam as we can get. Even if that's just 5 minutes of these players off the pitch, it's going to help. But what a comeback, what a comeback. Now we're 2 goals ahead with 2 minutes left, look. So we're definitely going to be winning this one. And it's just so good because, I mean, the goals we conceded, let's not forget, were absolute trash. So it's really good that we've just fought back in this one when we need the points. The shot there, well, they've had a shot and Verbruggen saved it. But that is going to be full time, just about, I think. Yeah, full time. 4-2 in the end. A really poor first 20 minutes, but I mean, both goals. The penalty, I haven't pressed B or anything, and he's given a pen. And the second goal, I put a good foot in, and it just bounces off his leg. But after that, Sands with a brilliant goal. Made it 2-2 just before half-time with a nice Olise run, and 2 really, really big goals to get us the win in the second half. And what a comeback. Okay, on to Spurs, the second match of today's video. I've decided to make a couple of changes, putting Berg at cam, Perez and Diaz on the right, and I mean, if you've seen the last video, you'll know that Berg probably wasn't the best. He did not play well, I think, was that against Chelsea, maybe? But I mean, look, Sands' stam is just always so awful. I don't think his stats very good. Perez and Diaz, though, is a very good sub to have for Olise. He's done the job recently, he got a recent brace, I don't know, I think that was against... Was it against Besiktas? I think it was. So he could do the job. And I mean, the stam's okay at the moment. It's just because, again, we've got another match in 3 days after this. Oh my god. Oh, thank god he's hit the post there. I could not get a man to him and steal the ball off him. How? Oh, come on. My midfield today has not been the greatest. That's 1-0. He shot near post, and honestly, that's just my fault. I think that goal. I could not get Kone across how I wanted. In fact, they got through my midfield way too easily there, and passed it a couple of times in the box, and they score. And I mean, it's my own fault, so I won't get too mad about that. But again, we're starting the match off today with an early goal conceded, which is not fun. He should score from there. It doesn't matter if it's near post. We need to keep some sort of format. That's a brilliant ball. He's shot near post. Verbruggen dives the wrong way, and Spurs, I don't know what's happened recently. We're conceding a lot of goals, it seems, and I don't know if that's because of a title update or something, but it just doesn't seem very real. And considering the recent form before probably the Chelsea match, Verbruggen should save that. There's no reason for him to dive like that at all. Like, come on, game, sort it out. It's just too simple for them, but it was a great ball through to Hakimi. And this is what I mean, Spurs blooming players are ridiculous. Nah, there's something with near post. The last 2 goals, you cannot score from there with that angle either time. It's a joke. 3-0. Well, I know we probably should be losing, right? I've got no problem with being losing, but 3-0 with 2 of those goals from near post. Like, this angle is awful, and I mean, I should get a man over there, but Verbruggen should do better at his near post. They always score near post goals. Like, if I try that, the keeper's always saving it. Like, and then this is what I mean. If Bournemouth played the way they did, I knew blooming... What the hell is that? I've cleared it with Cabral, and it just goes off Solé or something. Oh, it's a lovely touch from Daka. He's going to have to run. We need a goal back. We need a goal back. Come on. This has to be a goal. Nice from Daka. It's 3-1. Maybe another comeback's on, but that is our first proper chance. But I have to say, that was a lovely touch from Daka to just turn it around his man, and he stays ahead of everyone until he has to get the shot off. And I thought, I usually would try finesse in that position, but actually I realised that they don't really work. So I've just shot it normally, and we have scored. So maybe a bit of a lifeline. We're still two goals behind. Blow the whistle. All right, half time, 3-1. It's annoying. 2 of the goals we conceded are just near post, and Verbruggen should just do better. But I mean, I can't complain about us losing. We've only had one really good, decent chance, which we have scored, and Spurs are just relentless in our final third. So I can't really complain. But nice tackle. But again, like, I didn't want to shoot near post because we know what happened the last 2 times. So I had to put the challenge in. Nice tackle. Another corner though. Like, it's good putting all these tackles in, but if they're going to keep the ball down here, it's just... They're going to get that. No, they're not. Nice tackle again, but another corner. I'm putting feet in fine. It's just because it goes out for a corner every time. I can't keep the ball. No Norwich player to go and attack that. Oh my god. Awful touch. Come on, game. I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered. I can't. There we go. Get the ball out. But again, it's going to go for their throw. Like, I've put so many feet in and we just can't keep... Go get someone on the ball and keep it, please. I've done it like 10 times. It's starting to frustrate me. And that time I got a foot in, and then my Norwich players get caught up on each other. I can't go and get the ball. Right, Berg. Go on, Berg. Berg's going to smash it. Oh, what a goal from Berg out of nothing. We finally got the ball up the other end of Berg. It's a lovely finish. In off the post. Quite far out. And we're only 1 goal behind. Somehow. After all that possession from Spurs. Although, actually, we deserve something. Because, look, we've been defending so well. It's just because it goes out for a blooming throw-in. Or a corner every time we get a foot in. And it's just so hard. But watch this goal from Berg. Edge of the box. Just inside the box. Bang. You'd think the keeper would save it, but because it's so precise, in off the post, unsavable. Daka! Is that the keeper? Rebound! No, we can't get there, but it's much better. There's no options for a pass, that's the issue. I wanted kind of Lopez to catch up to me, but... Right, he's shot again near post, but from there, like, how's he got that much power on the ball? I have no idea. Berg! Oh, just got deflected. That could have been the goal, but we're 8 minutes left and we're still behind. We need a goal, come on. Yeah. 3-2 at the end. I think a much better second half. I mean, I think the main issue in that second half was just, for the first kind of 20 minutes nearly, they were having so much play around our area because every time I put a tackle in, it went out for a corner. And it happened every time. It happened like 10 times. And I was getting sick of it because I was like, I can't get the ball. What do you expect me to do? I get a foot in and it goes out for a corner, so they keep the momentum going. I just can't do anything in those situations. I mean, we did well to get 2 goals back, but it's just we're still a loss. It doesn't matter. And yeah, we're 9 points behind now. So if we win our game in hand, we'll be 6 points behind. So we will have really lost progression because of that loss. And that's just, I mean, we have to win it as well. And Fulham are quite good. I know they are like down in 13th, but they've been tricky in the last season to beat. So there's no guarantee. I think I'm just going to have to use these players again. I mean, they're just so important to the team. And again, like, I mean, I used most of these players in the last one, which I couldn't even beat Spurs. So just shows you that my first team can't always win in some scenarios. But I mean, look, Olise hopefully will be a nicer return, and Sands, to be honest, because they have both done really well against Bournemouth. Right, this is a must-win, right? We have to bounce back because dropping points is just... We've dropped too many points recently. We've dropped 6 points in the last 3 matches. That's not good enough. But again, like, we just can't go behind early on. That's the issue with the last 2 matches. We've been conceding way too early. Go on, Cabral. Lovely first touch. Oh, he's doing well. Going to try and swing it into a lovely ball. Oh, it's lovely from Cabral to Olise. And we're ahead early on. Have that. 7 minutes in. Lovely cross from Cabral to Olise. Brilliant stuff. And I feel like I played that at the perfect time. You know, if you play that too late, the keeper comes out. It's too near the keeper. They come collect it. But whips it in early. And lovely ball. Olise just gets a nice volley onto it. Near post. We got a near post goal. But, I mean, look, the keeper's... It's not like he's standing right at his near post because of obviously he's had to run across goal. So if a near post goal goes in, it's something like that I like. Smash it, Sands! Oh, if we made it 2 in 10 minutes, I thought I'd just try it because he's in a really good position for a shot there. But a brilliant start from us. Lovely! Oh, it's Cabral to Olise again. It's 2-0. Have that. It's 2-0. We scored twice in 14 minutes. We're scoring every 7 minutes. And it's Cabral to Olise again. He's gone to the byline. Olise's at back post. It's brilliant. We're 2-0 up. What a start to this match. After we've just had a really, really massive blow against Spurs. But the difference is we are getting the early goals, which is much more comfortable. Because, I mean, against both Bournemouth and Spurs, we've kind of been the team that's had to make a comeback, especially against Bournemouth. I mean, we did make the comeback, but against Spurs it didn't really work out. But 2-0 up, 14 minutes. Well, he is now. Cabral's here again. Try and get Blimmin' Olise's there again. It's 3! It's 3 assists from Cabral to Blimmin' Olise. What is happening? I don't know. Hat-trick of goals, hat-trick of assists. It's the same 2 players again. There's another cross to the back post. It's perfect again. What is happening? Is the game broken or something? I don't know. It's gone a bit further this time, but it's got the height on it, so the keeper can't come collect it. And Olise's there for the head this time. What is happening? I don't know. What are 3 goals? Same 2 players. That's very unexpected. But, wow, they're making a difference so far, clearly. Good save from Verbruggen. I mean, Fulham having a shot there. I mean, he's kind of dead on the ball, so look, he should save it, and he hasn't hit it with extreme power, which he shouldn't because he's not moving. Matches so far. Nice touch from Sands. Good run on the outside. Go on, keep going, lad. He's through. Daka's there. We've got their defence completely asleep for 4-0. It's 4-0. 35 minutes in. This time, it's not Olise and Cabral. It is Sands to Daka. But it's really, really good anticipation there from Sands to just steal the ball. Just keep running towards that right wing, look. And he threads it through to Daka. And because there's only 2 Fulham players, because all of them are in the box from the corner, we've managed to find the back of the net. Daka again with another goal today. So, again, Daka's been another player who's been really good recently. And obviously, I mean, the main 2 in this match have been Cabral and Olise. But 4-0 is massive. I see Lopez. Oh, what an awful pass. So after the 3 assists Cabral's got, he can't do that. Alright, but half-time, 4-0. Brilliant performances from Cabral and Olise. Lovely assists. And basically, it's almost like 3 tap-ins for Olise, to be honest. But he's in the right spots, and that's all you can ask for. A hat-trick of goals and assists. And then Daka goes up the other end from their corner, scores as well. So, a brilliant first half. Alright, so I made 3 changes. Sarge up top. I put Brady at left back for Cabral because Cabral's stamina isn't great. And who else I put on? I put Dominguez on. Full Kone, I think. Nice, well done. Those two defenders there. Sands, got to keep the... Go on, Sands. Sands on his own. Sands for 5. Hit the post. That's alright. We're still 4-0 ahead. It doesn't matter. Fulham start to put a bit more pressure on. It's... Unless I counter, it's really hard to get the ball past them. Well done, Intra. See, this time, that's the difference between the last match. We've put some good tackles in and kept the ball. And that's exactly what we're trying to do. Sands on the finesse, just a bit too much power on it. But again, Olise's just kind of fueling this midfield, trying to get the attack going. And again, like if we scored then, it would have been an assist for him. So it's been really, really good this match. Come on, Intra, defend well again, lad. Blimmin', Olise's there. That is full time. What a match for us. I mean, obviously we did all the hard work in the first half, getting all the goals, and obviously we didn't get any goals in the second half, but I think the second half we just controlled the game really well. We didn't really let them have too many good chances. Olise is definitely the man of the match for me. I mean, he's got the 3 goals, but also he's put so many good challenges in and just trying to get the attack going more and more for more goals. And unfortunately, yeah, we couldn't score any goals in the second half, and I don't think we had that many chances, but really, really good stuff. Alright, so, Man City, of course they beat Liverpool. Oh, I can't catch a break. I mean, I know they just dropped points, but when they play Liverpool, that's the kind of match you need them to drop points in again. Okay. What a strange table to look at right now. Alright, so we've got a game in hand. We're 9 points behind, so if we win that game in hand, we're going to be 6 points behind. So actually, we've lost progression today. I mean, thankfully, Man City dropped a couple of points. I think it was against Chelsea. But they just beat Liverpool 2-0, so it just kind of, it's frustrating, especially because of the way we lost against Spurs. It was, I mean, I think they deserved to win just about, but I think we played a lot better in that second half. It's just a shame that they got 2 of those near post goals, which are just so preventable, and honestly, their first goal was also very preventable. I just couldn't control the midfield very well, I don't think, against Spurs. But we did have a massive comeback against Bournemouth. Obviously, those 2 goals we conceded against them were absolutely trash. So we did really well to get ahead of there and win that match. And then we just had a lovely performance. I mean, Cabral to Olise, I'm going to try it more because it clearly works. 3 assists from Cabral to Olise and a hat-trick of goals. So it's been a strange day. And actually, we only did lose by 1 goal against Spurs in the end. It's been strange because the first 2 matches we've had to make the comeback, and I think it's just so important in these matches that we get the first goal, because when we get the first goal, you know, we don't have to make the comeback, and obviously we can run away with it like we did against Fulham, and that's why the first goal and defending well to not concede is just so important, I think, in this game. But I mean, even though we lost to Spurs, I'm still quite optimistic, because Fulham were one of those teams I did say were, you know, quite difficult in the last season. I think we scored 2 last-minute goals against them. So look, to beat them 4-0 is brilliant, and especially because we haven't had a clean sheet in a little while, and we've been conceding a lot of goals. It's really nice to get a clean sheet and thrash Fulham in the first half, basically. So you know what, I'm optimistic going into this next year. I know it's going to be hard to obviously get the points we need to catch up, but if we could play like that against all the teams like we did against Fulham, I'm convinced we'll start to improve our form and hopefully get a string of wins together. But I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. If you have, please smash that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, simply haven't done so already. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great day. This will be Minikitman here signing off, and